Hey everyone, my name's Greg. I'm with Snap Retail here. Today I'm going to be taking you through a pretty quick webinar here about 2022 digital marketing trends. It was actually prompted by an article that Forbes put out that basically stresses the importance of social media marketing, but actually mostly email marketing as well. But I kind of read that. We got inspired to do a webinar on this, and so we read the article and also sourced all of the different sources that they used for it. Kind of distilled it into a webinar for you to understand here. A couple housekeeping things here. First off, this webinar is going to be recorded, so if you have to run or anything, it'll be in your inbox tomorrow. I know you guys have a business to run, so yeah, that's important to know. The second thing, Snap Retail, we're a marketing tool. We use, or we basically combine social media marketing and email marketing into a tool set that you can use. So here, let me move on to. Okay, and we're here. I think my microphone got muted at one point here. Um, well, anyway, just to briefly recap what I was talking to to dead air. Apologize for that. I'm going to be taking you through a webinar here that goes through just some basic fundamentals of email marketing and social media marketing, as well as the 2022 digital trend marketing trends. If any of you guys have seen the Forbes article that came out about the importance of digital marketing here this year, it's important here. So with that out of the way, the tools that you're going to need in order to take advantage of these marketing trends, you're going to need an email marketing platform and a social media scheduler. These are kind of like the basics, the fundamentals. If somebody comes up and asks what your marketing strategy is, you don't have one, and maybe you want to take your marketing strategy from like a little league baseball team to maybe like a AAA semi-professional baseball team. If you have these two features, uh, if you're utilizing these two features, an email marketing platform and a social media scheduler, that's a great fundamental marketing strategy. Take you from nothing to something pretty substantial here. Uh, and as far as those go, let's. Here's I'm muted. Okay, figure that out then. Um, so personalization with emails is very important there. Being able to customize your emails to people's names, for example, in our tool set, if I go to Snap Retail here and I go to templates, let's just pull up a random one here. And this is pretty industry standard here. If you have an email marketing platform that you're comfortable with, let me put a text widget in here. If I use these personalization strings right here, percent size, first underscore name, percent sign, that's not going to show up here. That's going to be, hi, Sally. I saw that you came into the store today, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's um, a very powerful tool to make it so it's personalized to somebody. The other automation is another important trend for social or for digital marketing here, and that is because I can go right here. I can go to save this as an autoresponder. What autoresponders do, and this is the automation, whether you're putting somebody in a drip campaign, with Snap Retail, we allow you to do autoresponders. So this is going to be a way of reaching that customer base on their birthday, when they sign up for your newsletter. It's not very complicated. It's very easy to just constantly reach them that way. We're finding reasons to reach these people. And so automation is super is vital, because you can't look up on a spreadsheet or something when somebody's birthday is, and then, oh yeah, I got to remember to send them an email. Now, just get an autoresponder on your email marketing platform there. Make sure that you can personalize and customize the emails to everybody there. And that's going to be very powerful going into 2020. And the reason is if I go back to my slides over here, privacy is another reason why email is still going to be the king. And this one's kind of interesting. If you look at the new iPhones that are coming out, one of the features that they're touting is the fact that they don't share information between apps. So marketers that relied on that type of data war, just getting everybody's information and targeting them with specific ads, it's going to be very difficult if they have Apple products. Same thing, especially in the EU. There's all sorts of permission-based privacy laws that are coming out that are reducing the amount of, and I'm not the most tech-savvy person out there, but what they're doing is they're restricting how they can use cookies to basically spy on people and then market to them. So everybody seems to be in some sort of frantic, well, what do we do? We've relied on that data for so long. They're going back to the trusty old email marketing and social media marketing. And that's why in 2022, that's probably going to be something to have a good, solid grasp on there. So email is still king. You want to make sure that you have a way of reaching your customers through email marketing there. And for those reasons, their personalization, automation, and then the privacy, it's basically going to be the only way that you're going to be able to reach them there going forward, possibly. The second trend that we're seeing and things that you should prioritize is this whole concept of discounts versus value. And I have underneath there, if you see that, loyalty versus membership. We're seeing an uptick in the fact that people crave membership and community, because that's human nature with it. What's not human nature is to crave being in a loyalty program. So, you know, punch card, hey, bring in this so many times, earn points and everything. If you still do that, I trust you over a Forbes article. But something to be aware of is that we're seeing that that isn't necessarily the trend that people are going for. Rather, they're going for, rather than like a loyalty program, they're going more towards memberships where you get additional perks and rewards if you're a member. People will even pay to be a member of something, whether you're giving them free shipping to become a member of something rather than a loyalty program. And that goes into even when you're in your when you're doing your sales. Rather than discounting products and running sales, we're seeing a lot more using email marketing to build value in what you have. And so that's something to consider going forward into 2020. The third point, consistency with messaging. That's key, because it's something, if you have a disjointed email marketing platform or marketing strategy in general, if it's disjointed, I can think of a couple emails that I'm subscribed to, and once every 6 months, I'll get an email from them, and then I won't hear from them again until for another 2 months, and then I'll hear from them 4 times that month. We want to make sure that we're being consistent with it. One of the ways that Snap Retail goes about that is obviously, well, first off, with the pre-made email templates, you can make sure that you can use them for inspiration. You can look at your planning calendar here. I'm jumping back and forth here. You can look at your planning calendar to see, oh, look at this. I could probably use another email this week, maybe this Friday. I'll make another email here. So you want to make sure that it's consistent and professional there with consistent messaging. You can even see it looks like my fake store is running a sale here the last month here. Well, I want to make sure that all my social posts, you can see those here in blue, that they're kind of lining up with the messaging there. So consistency in sending them, but also consistency in timing. You want to set up expectations of if you're sending out a newsletter on Fridays, that you're sending them out on Fridays roughly at the same time. Same thing with if you have new product alerts. Yeah, sometimes you'll have an impromptu email going out, but you want to kind of have the customer's expectations set that, oh yeah, I got my Friday email from Greg Corp. Absolutely, let's take a look at this. The click-through rates are much higher when they're borderline expecting the email from you. Same thing with social media. Social media is crucial for being consistent for a couple reasons. The main reason is because the way that the algorithms work on these is that it's not necessarily if you have 100 likes, it's how quickly you got those 100 likes on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Pinterest. It's basically how quickly you got that engagement. So you don't want to time this for when people are at work or in the middle of the night when people are sleeping. So that's where a social media scheduler comes in handy here, is because you don't have to wake up at 8 in the morning if you're somebody that sleeps in to make sure that you can post something for people to read before they head out to work. You don't have to burden your lunch break by posting something at a time where everybody else is on lunch break. You don't have to worry about rushing home and posting something for when people are getting off of work there. No, you can just take an hour, fill out this calendar here, and it's just going to be set it and forget it. It's going to go out on its own, lickety split there. So it's as easy as, with most of them, it's as easy as just selecting which ones you want to use, filling in your text here, selecting an image. Your images would be in there, obviously, if this was a real account. And yeah, filling out this calendar. Now, I usually find that the bottleneck for doing this, because if you look, okay, we know we need to make email marketing a priority, and I can see, okay, we only have 3 emails going out. Let me double check. Okay, no, there's no more emails going out that day. Okay, we got 1 of each there. So I know I need to create more emails, but actually generating the content is something that is usually a bottleneck for people. And that's why we have a bunch of basically suggestions. Here's one from Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We have all of those holidays, just excuses to reach out to your customers all through here. We even have a bunch of social tab ideas over here. I clicked email accidentally. I meant to hit social. I go to social here. We have all sorts of ideas. You could sort them by sale, clearance, seasonal. Again, we want to build value in products this year, though, not necessarily mark down things. So maybe that was the wrong the wrong filter to use there. But yeah, this is basically so 3 trends. If I'm getting back to what we're after here, my little whiteboard here, I'd call this. Make sure you have a social media scheduler and an email marketing platform. Make sure you're personalizing your emails. Hopefully you have an email marketing thing that has these commands that you can personalize your emails. Make sure that your email marketing platform has autoresponders. that you can enroll people in so that you can consistently reach people who are when it's their birthday, when it's any event that maybe your store has. Maybe the event, maybe the day that they came in and signed up for your newsletter, you can craft emails and send them out automatically. They're expecting that. They have an enormous open rate, very high success rate. And remember, we're doing all this because there's almost not an alternative. The privacy laws, the technology, um, people are starting to push back on being spied on through their apps and through their purchases there. So they got to go back to the fundamentals, the basics here: email marketing, social media marketing. Discounts versus value. Again, this is a trend that we're seeing when you're kind of coming up with your programs, when you're coming up with your how you want to reach them. Remember, maybe you want to build value in your products here with emails and with social media posts, rather than just arbitrarily slashing prices and everything. Make people feel like they're a part of a community, rather than you're punching one of their cards there. And then just making sure that you're consistent with your messaging there, reaching them at a time that they expect it, that you're consistent, professional, with all that. Again, the two tools that you're going to need for this going forward will be some sort of email marketing platform and a social media scheduler tool. Those are the two. It's not very complicated. You don't have to worry about ad buy or search engine optimization at this point or anything. This is just a very sound marketing strategy here with these two tools here. And Snap Retail, uniquely, we have it all in one place. You don't have to worry about having a Hootsuite account and a MailChimp account. This is all under one roof here. You'd have your social media planning, your email marketing, all under one username, one password. You get the snapshot calendar here, gives you a good idea of what's being posted here. You can print this out, put it in your break room, keep everybody on the same page, and make sure that 2022 is going to be a successful year for you as far as marketing there goes. Yeah, that's about it for the webinar here. If you guys have any questions or anything, you're going to be sent this email here. There's going to be a tab where you can schedule a consultation with me if you'd like to go through any of this content with me. If you have any questions about email marketing, social media marketing, or Snap Retail in general here, don't hesitate to reach out. Send us an email here. We'd love to help you out. I think I have an ending slide here. Look at that, my little whiteboard. Yeah, appreciate your time here. Sorry for the mic troubles here in the beginning. And yeah, look forward to speaking with you. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.